being in New York with many different people from many different backgrounds, I can tell when someone's asked me because they'd like to know a little bit more about where I grew up. And I can tell when someone's asking me because I look different from the people around me. My name is Colleen Brooks, and we're in Brooklyn, New York. The answer to where I'm from changes, definitely based upon who is asking me. As a woman, as a queer woman, as a mixed race woman, and being adopted, those are all different pieces that might seem very individual, might seem very much like they're in their own separate pillars, but they really do influence each other in the way of helping me love myself. Miso is my adopted bully mix, and she came into my life almost 2 years ago.
The sound of a kiss.
Miso, come here. Hi, Gerlo. Oh. She is very much like myself in that she's adopted and she's a mutt of many different backgrounds. She was able to help me find a purpose in my life, to kind of step outside of myself and help guide another being through the world and help her see the beauty out there and find confidence and let go of some of her fears that she had. The intersections of my identity have only positively impacted the way that I love myself. I was coming into myself and becoming more confident with who I was and all the different pieces and parts of myself that didn't quite feel resolved from my childhood and young adulthood. My adoption was set up before I was even born. So I was immediately ushered into a family with very open arms, ready to welcome me there. My childhood was very happy. Growing up with a sister and two parents who absolutely adored me and never wanted me to forget where I came from, but also wanted me to know how loved I was. My childhood was wonderful. So coming into my queerness and understanding that I don't really fit into a binary view of life and the different parts and pieces that make it up has really helped me also feel comfortable and feel happy with myself as a mixed race person. So kind of figuring out all these different pieces and parts that make me up has been really important to kind of solving the puzzle of me. Things in your daily life, just cooking or reading, those are different parts of my day-to-day that can help me feel connected to my heritage. She is mixed. She's half Korean, half white also. She grew up in America, obviously, and so she kind of had the same struggles that I did about being mixed and also growing up in a very white community. So she started to kind of go back and remember like everything her mom taught her about cooking, and so she also like got back into her Korean heritage through cooking, and that was a way to kind of reconnect with her mom after losing her. Layer of mozzarella on top that's like broiled. It's so good, but the motherland means coming back to who I've always been and finally finding comfort and love within that. It all kind of moves together and they hold each other's hand in the way that I'm able to love myself for kind of just being untethered and kind of be somebody that's just floating out in space. It doesn't feel like I need to subscribe to any single piece or part, and it feels like I can just feel happy with all the different pieces and parts of myself.
Where are you from?
I am from Ohio, but that's hardly ever what people mean when they ask me where I'm from.